Hi y'all, it's Sunshine. Welcome back to my channel. Um, if you're new, I'm Sunshine. I am a hot mess train wreck that vlogs several times a week. I show my crafts, what I do, all that stuff. You'll hear the fan running because it's hotter than heck in Texas. We don't get that fancy cool weather everybody's getting. So, I did some work on an old quilt that I started, the top two, and I haven't got very far with it. If y'all remember, I was doing these, I call them miter squares because that's what they are in crochet. These are called half log cabin squares in quilting, I guess. I don't know the technical term for them. I just call them dadgum blocks. And I'm doing them in a Southwest print. And my theory was I was going to cut them in half like this, diagonal, and then put stripe block attached to it. Well, that plan has changed because I lost one of the blocks in my move. So what I'm going to do is just keep these blocks because I really want to keep it simple. I want to keep it very simple. I don't want to think. I don't want my brain to use. And I'm going to mix it with stripe blocks. Now, because these blocks are 9 inches, I had to take off half of jelly roll strip on each one because 4 doesn't quite work, or 3 and 4 don't quite work, so I have to put in a 5th one. So it kind of sucks, but I'm just gonna mix the blocks in there just a little bit to give it some kind of pop and flavor, and just kind of go like that with it. That's what I'm gonna do. Because here's one of the, I found part of a block it cut, but that was going to be the way it was going to be, and then the stripe was going to be this side. But honestly, I'm lazy crafter, I really am. I'm not going to lie about it. I don't want to do all that. I just want to put the quilt top together, and plus the citywide garage sale's coming up Saturday, and where our location is, it's really good location. So the more that I can get done on that quilt, the more I'll be able to put it out in the sale and hopefully get some dollars from it. I don't know. The other thing is I chose the pastel colors of yarn, and I was going to make a baby blanket real quick like. There's nothing quick about baby blankets, but I had a white ball in there, and then I was like, the white was so thick because the yarn that I am using, let me fix this before I show you, otherwise it's going to drive me bonkers. The yarn that I'm using is like super soft, thin, baby weight yarn, and that yarn, the white yarn, is Red Heart Super Saver, so it was a lot thicker and it was just not going to work. And you're going to hear Chloe. We got to do something about her. Yes. I don't know if it's because she can smell the male cat in the living room, but I feel sorry for her actually. But anyway, so this is the progress I've made on the baby quilt, the baby crochet blanket. Now it's pastels. It's not something I would normally crochet, I guess. Because here's the thing. Here's my theory, and I've shared this theory before, is pastel baby blankets only can go so far with them. Eventually they're going to grow out of that pastel stage and go into something different. So when I do pastel blankets, I keep it small because they're not going to have it very long. There are some parents and some kids that love the pastel thing way into their years, and that's fine and dandy, but I'm not one that's going to make a giant blanket of pastel because it just doesn't make sense to me. It may make sense to y'all, but it doesn't make sense to me. So here's where I'm at. So this is as wide as it's going to be because I started going up, and I love this purple yarn because it's got texture thingies on it. Like, it's got some texture doodads hanging off of it. I didn't do that. That's the way the yarn is. Super cool. I really like that texture yarn. And here, I'll show it to you on the ball. See, it's got, so I didn't know if I could do another row or not with it, so I just cut it off and be like, let's start over with another color. Because if I wasn't going to make it all the way across, then it was going to get cut, because I'm not going to split it in the middle of a row. I just don't want to do that. So anyway, yes, I've got to find a setup. I probably could have set up on my thing I put my clothes on. But right now I don't have a perfect setup. You're set up on my bed, on the nightstand. But right now I don't have the perfect setup, and I don't have a perfect backdrop, because that's the closet, so I can't put anything over that, because I got to get in and out of that closet. I have this over my shoulder, which I love. I wish I could make that the focal piece somewhere, and I don't want to move it, because I love that over my desk. I love that. So if I put you over here on that, you'd be looking at the window. So maybe I can put something in front of the window curtain. I don't know. I just gotta figure it out, because I don't know. This is not the best angle. I'm on a stool, and as low as it'll go. So anyway, but that's what's going on right now. That's what I have making, and I really want to start to work on my cross stitch, and I need to chill out and make some time to do that, because Halloween eventually will be here, and I wanted to make some good progress on that. But I've been just busy with the crochet side, and now that I got my setup for quilting, now I can get in there and start quilting. So yes, that's what it is. And I've got the embroidery machine. I got that. We put it on the trailer, not thinking that the cover was not securely on there. So somewhere in that 45-mile trip, the cover ran away. The rest of the machine is good. Everything's good. Everything's fine on it. But somewhere along the way, we lost the cover. So if you make machine covers, I need two for two brothers. So one a sewing machine and one embroidery machine. So I'll get a P.O. box here soon for Clyde, where I'm at. I'll eventually get one of those. I just got to get a little funding. Hopefully I'll make some decent money this weekend and kind of go from there. So went and grocery shop today. It was so nice to be able to just go out and grocery shop, and I had to remind myself, don't leave my purse in the cart and go, because you know how you park your cart and you go to the shop and get something? Well, because of the multiple weapons I have in my purse, I've got to be more careful about that, because we don't need those in the wrong hands. I'm telling you, if somebody looked at my purse, they'd be like, damn, what are you preparing for? Weapons and baby wipes. Kinky. But, that's the way we are in Texas. We love our guns. We love our weapons. We love our animals. So, it is what it is. And kind of go from there. Yeah. So, I wish y'all could see his new one he just got. It is a competition 9mm. And it holds 21 rounds. I told him, babe, if you can't hit somebody in 21 rounds, we got problems. I was like, center mass, maybe 2. That's all you need. I don't know why it's got. Have y'all seen Chloe? Let me grab her and I'll bring her in real quick. I don't have her in the room because of all the stuff. I don't want cat hair on it or anything like that. So let me pause you and I'll grab her really quick. Okay, this is her. Say hi. She's such a sweetness. Yeah, you gonna talk to him? You gonna talk to him? This is the roommate's cat that hangs out in the bedroom. Isn't she gorgeous? She might freak out because she's not used to in here. She knows we're good, huh? Her a good girl. Isn't she the sweetest thing? I wish I could hear her purr. Oh, you gonna talk? You gonna talk about it? There she goes. Here's a good girl. Where's a good girl? She's an absolute sweetheart. And I wish I could keep her in here, but I don't want her to touch any of the stuff because then you have to put it at a discount for cat fur. So, can you say hi? Yeah. I love how she little chirpies and stuff. Super cute. So, alright guys. Y'all have a wonderful day and I will talk to you later.